Welcome back, tech enthusiasts and curious minds. Today, we're diving deep into the very heart of how all our communications work. From the texts on your phone to the shows you stream, it all comes down to one thing: sending information. But have you ever wondered what actually happens to that information as it travels from point A to point B? Let's unravel the fascinating science of signal transmission. At its core, communication is just sending information through something called a transmission medium. Now, don't just think of a long cable. This concept is huge. A transmission medium could be the copper wire connecting your router, the tiny little tracks on a computer's circuit board, or even the vast empty space between a satellite and your GPS. It's the gap, big or small, that a signal has to cross. But what is a signal? Physically, it's just electricity. We're talking about changes in voltage, current, or even electric and magnetic fields. Repackage our information, our voices, our data, our videos into these electrical parameters. These information-carrying electrical waves are what we call signals. And the journey they take through the transmission medium is where things get really interesting, because that journey can change them. This is where we get into the wild world of signal distortion. To understand distortion, we first need to break down what a signal is made of. Imagine a beautiful piece of music. It's not just one note, right? It's a combination of many different notes, or tones, each with its own volume, pitch, and timing. Signals are exactly the same. Any complex signal can be broken down into a sum of simple, pure tones. Each of these basic tones has three key properties: its amplitude, which is like its volume or strength; its frequency, which is its pitch, or how fast it oscillates; and its phase, which is its starting point in time, like a slight delay. So, a complex signal is just a big team of these simple tones, all added together. You might have a low-frequency tone mixed with a high-frequency tone, each with its own specific amplitude and phase. When they're all combined, they create the unique shape of your original signal, ready to be sent on its adventure. Now, let's talk about the villain of our story: distortion. A signal is distorted when its shape, its appearance, changes during its journey through the transmission medium. Think of it like a funhouse mirror. You walk in looking like yourself, but you come out looking stretched, squashed, or warped. That's distortion. But what causes this? The medium messes with those three key properties of our signal's tones: the amplitude, the phase, and even the frequencies themselves. The crucial part is whether this interference is uniform or not. If the medium affects all the tones in the exact same way, say, it reduces the amplitude of every single tone by half, the overall shape of the signal stays the same. It's just quieter. It's a perfect, smaller copy of the original. That's not distortion. But if the medium affects different tones differently, maybe it boosts the high-frequency tones, but dampens the low-frequency ones that S when the shape gets warped. And that, my friends, is distortion. Let's classify these disturbances first. We have effects on frequency. Most of the time, we use what's called a linear medium. This is a well-behaved medium. It means that whatever frequencies you put in are the exact same frequencies you get out. No new ones are created. But sometimes, you encounter a non-linear medium. This one's a troublemaker. It can actually create brand new frequencies that weren't there in the original signal. It's like sending a pure C note and getting back a C note plus a G note, D. This is a guaranteed way to get distortion, and it's called nonlinear distortion. Next, let's look at amplitude. Imagine our signal tones are a team of runners. If the transmission medium acts like a moving walkway that gives every runner the same speed boost, they all stay together in formation. This is called uniform gain or attenuation. The signal gets louder or quieter, but its shape is preserved. No distortion. But what if the medium is like a treacherous obstacle course, where some runners get a boost and others get stuck in the mud? This is what we call amplitude distortion. The medium changes the amplitude of some frequencies more than others. The high-frequency parts of your signal might get amplified while the low-frequency parts get weakened, completely changing the signal's original form. Finally, we have phase. This one is a bit trickier. It's all about timing. If the medium delays every single tone by the exact same amount of time, the entire signal just arrives a little bit late. It's a perfect time-shifter copy of the original. The shape is identical, so there's no distortion. But what happens if the medium delays some frequencies more than others? This is called phase distortion or group delay distortion. It's like our team of runners starting a race at the same time, but some of them take a longer, scenic route. They all arrive at the finish line, but they're completely out of order. The original shape of the group is lost. For a signal, this means its components get jumbled in time, leading to significant warping and distortion. So, let's put it all together in a simple table. In the distortion-free world, we have a linear medium, meaning no new frequencies are created. We have uniform attenuation or gain, meaning all amplitudes are affected equally. And we have a simple time delay, meaning all phases are shifted uniformly. The result? A perfect, though maybe smaller and later, copy of our original signal. But in the world of distortion, things are chaotic. A nonlinear medium creates new, unwanted frequencies. Amplitude distortion means different frequencies get different levels of gain or attenuation. And phase distortion means different frequencies are delayed by different amounts of time. Slah! Any of these will warp the signal's shape. In the real world, a transmission medium can, and often does, cause a combination of all these effects. And we can't forget the ultimate party crasher: noise. In any real system, there's always some random, unpredictable electrical noise floating around. It could be from other electronics, cosmic rays, or just the random motion of atoms. This noise gets added to our signal. Nitteries always causes distortion. It's like trying to have a conversation while a jackhammer is going off next to you. If the noise is very low, we can sometimes ignore it. But if it's strong, it can completely overwhelm and destroy our precious signal. So, whether you're designing a high-speed internet connection, a satellite communication system, or the next generation of processors, understanding and fighting against these different types of distortion is the name of the game. Engineers spend their lives creating clever techniques like equalization and filtering to undo the damage caused by the transmission medium and recover the original pristine signal. It's a constant battle between our perfect information and the messy, chaotic reality of the physical world. And there you have it. The epic journey of a signal. From its pure components to the gauntlet of distortion it must survive to bring us the information we rely on every single day. It's a hidden world of physics and engineering that makes our modern lives possible. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this deep dive fascinating, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comments what other tech topics you'd like us to explore next. Until then, stay curious.